Zach from Live Fit here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and today I'm going to be taking you through a circuit. No, I'm not taking you through circuit training. I'm seeing live with Amber circuit training. Let's start all over. I'm taking you through a ride on the Velocycle to improve your leg strength. So welcome everybody. Again, here in Scottsdale, Arizona, I'm with the Lifepro team and the Lifepro Velocycle. This is one heck of a bike and one heck of a ride. If you're new to Velocycle, this bike includes upper body rowing arm movement. So it's a great workout for your upper and lower body. But today I'm going to be focusing primarily on improving your leg strength. It doesn't mean we're not going to use the upper body, but we're going to really focus on leg strength, especially what's known as the Gallop. Now, if you're brand new in fitness, fear not. This may be a little more challenging for you. But the more you are on your bike, because you have it, and it's portable and you can move around, the more you're on it, the stronger you're going to get. And the stronger you're going to get, the more you're going to increase your intensity, your endurance, your heart's going to get stronger, and you're going to be able to gallop. So I'm going to take you through this and explain exactly what a gallop is. You know, I've been teaching cycling classes. I've been a professional fitness trainer for a long time, over 24 years to be exact, and I've been teaching spinning indoor cycling for about 22 of them. And it doesn't matter how old you are. I have had some of my strongest cyclers are very old and they never were on a road bike. They've been on a spinning bike or indoor cycling bike. So it is never too late. That's one of my mottos. Let me know where you're joining in from, whatever social media channel that you're on. Let me know where you're from, if you do have the Velocycle, if it's on your Mother's Day or Father's Day list of things that you want from your kids or your loved one. We're going to include a link on how you can purchase this bike, so we'll put that in the chat. If you have any questions at any time along the way, put them in the chat as well, and I will be happy to answer them, if not right now, but after the live is over. And this is a recorded class, so you can find it on YouTube along with all the other classes that I've done, all the other classes that Amber and Debbie have done as well. So there's a lot of variety with a lot of our products. Okay, things that you need. You're going to need a water bottle. We have a handy holder. Grab a towel because you're going to be sweating a little. And put some good music on, whatever your music is. And let me know what kind of music you like to listen to. You know, I found that as I've been teaching cycling classes, I love disco. That just seems to be my favorite kind of music. So, you know, crank up your favorite tunes. Hey, hello from Louisville, Kentucky. Your bike's being delivered tomorrow. That's so exciting. So there'll be 2 recorded classes for you to choose from. We've got 2 more coming. Next week, I'm going to be doing ways for a strong upper body, and then we're going to do a combo ride, upper lower body. This ride itself, just so you know, we're going to do about a 5 to 10 minute warm up. We're going to do about a 10-12 minute ride, and then a cool down. So it's not a very long ride, but it's a strong ride, meaning, you know, it's just enough time. Now, as you get stronger, you can increase time on this, but I'm going to give you some good starting and finishing, good start and finish, and then you can just increase your duration in the middle. I have this Velocycle manual that comes with your bike, and check out to make sure what your target heart rate training is, because it's very important that, you know, we can improve that heart muscle as much as everything else. I'm not going to talk too much about heart rate training today, but I'm going to talk about RPMs or miles per hour. So on our dashboard, you'll see the first first thing you'll see is speed, then time, then distance, calories, and pulse. So you're going to pay attention to speed. The second thing you're going to look at is your tension wheel, your gear wheel, if you will. Hey, Jessica, welcome from Buffalo. You've got the Swift treadmill. And, you know, we're going to do a intro to Swift treadmill training next Friday. And we've got a couple other Swift treadmill trainings I've done with upper body with dumbbell weights and with core. So make sure you check those out too. If there's any other classes you guys want, let me know, because we are happy to provide you workouts. We're happy to provide you trainings. It's not necessarily workouts, but train you how to use the equipment to have the most effective workout, because it is about quality movement. Time comes with fitness, but you want quality movement to get the most out of your workout. I'm not one for counting a lot, like 3 sets of 15 reps. I kind of get bored. I look at my clients because I teach Pilates besides cardio and yoga. It's quality movement, and it's all about that. And this is a quality product. So without further ado, I'm going to get rid of my manual. I'm going to tie my hair back, and we're going to get on. So crank up your tunes. I'm going to go ahead and use my timer to make sure that I stay on track with things. We're going to do 1 minute intervals.
5 minutes.
So the first thing we're going to do is get on your bike, okay? What I want to do is make sure your seat is the appropriate height. So when you sit on your bike, you'll look to make sure that your knees are about parallel. They're just about a little lower than your hip. You don't want them too high up. I like to be with my feet are parallel. My knees are slightly below my hip creases. Now that may change depending on if you've got any issues in your tissues, but that's a good base to start at. Tension-wise, go all the way down to 0. So we're going to dial it down to 0, okay? And I'm going to take my towel. I'm just going to slide it over here. So we're going to do about 2 to 3 minutes of just warming up our lower body. Then actually you're going to get off the bike, believe it or not. We're going to get off the bike and we're going to stretch these muscles before we kick into them. So I'm doing things a little differently. Getting off the bike is kind of weird, but for this workout, you're going to be glad you did. So let's start pedaling. You're going to press down on your console to get to zero everything out. You want 0, 0, 0. Now, I have my straps, my safety straps, kind of snug, and I talked about this last week. You want to make sure that your foot is flat and you're dragging your foot down, up, and around. I don't want to toe down. See my toes pointing down? Not very good. And you could actually, I like to kind of feel like my heels kind of taking gum off the bottom of my shoe. You want to drag, and that way you have more hamstrings, okay? And actually your toes pulling up will help your kneecap alignment. So if you got knee stuff going on, we're going to make sure that kneecaps are in alignment. So you can hold on your hands here. Watch that you're not shrugging. Get up nice and tall posture. And let's take a couple breaths. Again, we're just warming things up. So I like to think of the pedal stroke like this. I'm going to go slow for a second. At the top is 12 o'clock. When I come forward is 3 o'clock. The end of my pedal stroke, see that bend in my knee? I don't want to lock out. That means that your seat's too high. I want a soft bend. I'm going to drag back. That's 6 o'clock. My heel comes back. That's 9 o'clock. And then I come up to 12. So think about a clock when you're doing this. And that will help all the muscles, quads, hamstrings, calves, glutes, everything to work. There. Okay, so we've got about another 2 minutes. Let's add 1 gear. You could maybe come to 2 or 3. Just feel a little more tension. I'm not talking about leg speed yet. I just want you to warm your legs up because we're going to hop off the bike to stretch things before we go further. Kind of untraditional, like I said. Normally, I don't get you off the bike until we're ready to cool down, but I have a different idea today. And I like to add variety in workouts. So the crown of the head is tall, your chin's pulled in, and you're sitting up nice and tall for this first part. If your hips are kind of doing this, again, your seat is not in the right position. You want steady hips. Okay, you've got about another minute and a half. Light on your handles. You can even put your hands behind your head on this, and let's just open and close the elbows a little bit, okay? We're going to just make sure the upper body's warmed up as much. And then bend side to side. Again, light on the pedal stroke, easy pedal strokes. Stretching out the upper body. You're going to reach forward, cross hands, tuck your chin, stretch your knuckles toward the control panel. Reach up, get a big stretch, open up wide. Do that again. One hand on top of the other. Exhale, tuck, pull your belly in. Reach your hands up. And then open up wide. Take your hands behind your seat or behind your chair there. And look over to your right shoulder and your left shoulder. And really shake everything out. Okay, so I'm going to have you come off the bike in about 30 seconds. Toes are up. Take a big breath in and out. Okay, grab some water. Take a sip. You have to learn how to sip water while you're pedaling, while you're cycling. You don't want to wait till the end of our ride. It's super important to hydrate. Now, let's slow the pedal down, push down on one leg to stop. Come off your bike, hold on, and what we're going to do is You're going to take your right foot back and you're going to roll up and down on your heel. I just want to stretch the calf out a little bit. These will be very similar to our stretches when we cool down, but I want to make sure that your ankles are feeling good. Switch other side, and you're going to roll up and down. Let's do about 5 of those, up and down. Okay? Now, first leg, this is my right leg. You're going to bend your knee, and you just want to kind of kick back and forward. So I'm actually using this glute muscle, and my hamstring is contracted.
Pedaling for 5 minutes.
Up and down. So just do, again, about 5 to 8 of these. Use your exhale, pull the belly in, and then switch. Bend your knee, and you're just going to rock that knee up and back. So you're really making the butt muscles contract. And I'm going to show you my first leg again. I don't have to do both sides, but I want you to see I'm contracting and releasing. I'm looking for contraction. It's almost like a donkey kick. Okay, so you want to do both sides about 5 to 8 times. Now, let's go ahead and you're going to take your leg out, kick it out. Just kick out, hold on. We're not worried about balance so much, but I want you to kick out. Push through your heel for 5 and 4. Kind of untraditional, I know. If you have any questions, let me know. And then other side. So you stand tall, ears, shoulders, hips in alignment, and kick the leg out. Pulling the belly in, hold on. Shoulders are down. Because we're pedaling forward, I want to make sure we still work the abductors, the abductors, the glute medius, just as much, okay? Now, last thing we're going to do, you're going to take your kneecap, you're going to make a circle, okay? Just a little circle around for 5, 4, 3. Get that hip joint nice and lubed up and reverse it. They don't have to be big circles, but I want you to feel the thigh bone turning in the hip socket. Great. It's super important that joints are warmed up, okay? I don't like to stretch muscles cold. It's kind of an old school thought to stretch before you work out. You want to do the moves that your sport or your exercise is. So I pedaled first, and now I'm kind of working through the joints. And now when I've got everything warmed up, then I'll go ahead and kick into my workout. Okay, so we've worked for about 8, 10 to 9 minutes here. Come on to your bike. Okay, we have our gears at about 2 or 3 now. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about pedal stroke. Okay, grab some more water because we're going to get ready and go 1 minute intervals. Let me show you the gallop first before you start. So I want you to work on your pedal stroke, and I'm going to talk about the gallop. I'm adding some gear here, so I'm going to be about a 5. So with the gallop,
halfway there,
I'm going to drop my heels. I'm going to pull back, and my butt is against the seat, and I'm going to kind of hover off. My hand, you can see I've got space, and then I'm going to push away. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to pull back with my shoulders first. I'm going to push my heels down and hover up and then down. You don't have to do these fast. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more so you see this. Shoulders down, pull the belly in, drop the heels, pull elbows in so you can feel your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, and your core is working. And back. I'm going to do it 1 more time. You can do it with me if you want to try. Make sure you've got some gear on. Breathe in, bend your elbows and pull. And do about 3 or 4 circles. And then back down. So that's a gallop. We can increase intensity of gear or speed. I'm going to dial down. Okay, guys, make sense? Let's get ready for the heart of our ride now. Bring your hands onto your sensors. Check to see what your heart rate is right now. Mine actually went up doing that. Now, when you're in your cycling alignment, the belly's pulled in, your butt's back, your heels are down, and I'm not leaning into it, I'm just kind of pushing away from it. Look at your leg speed. Let's talk a little bit about that. I'm going to dial down a little bit more. A flat road, your RPMs should read, I'm not going to talk in miles per hour, I'm going to talk about RPMs, revolutions per minute. They're going to read somewhere between 80 to 90 RPMs. Okay, so check that out. Can you get up to those 80 to 90 RPMs? That should feel pretty comfortable, okay? Flat road, country road, whatever, city road, but it's a flat road. Now, when we're working on climbing a hill, okay, you add gear. So go ahead and dial up, meaning add some resistance. Come on with me, do it. Okay, dial up, go up to maybe a 6 or a 7. And now dig those heels back, pull back. Now look at your leg speed. No slower than 5-0. I like to look at a leg speed between 50 and 60 RPMs. That way I'm climbing my hill, okay?
Interval 3 for 1 minute.
Your heart rate goes up on this. Can you feel your muscles working really hard? And I do have a little sway of my body side to side, a little rhythm in my body there. Now, take all the gears off. Maybe keep one on. Keep on 1 or 2. And now we're going to go downhill. Toes don't go down. You're going to go down. And your leg speed, believe it or not, will be 110. Or let's go to 100. Okay, quick. Maybe 110. You decide. I know my heart rate's going up. Oh my heart rate's really going up. Those hills do it to me every time. So can you get up to 120? Give it a shot, okay? Quick. Abs are pulled in, legs are moving. Oh, yeah. So that's your downhill speed, okay? In 5 seconds, we're going to take a little break.
5 seconds.
3, 2, and relax. Okay, shake it out.
Interval 4 for
Grab
1
some
minute.
water. Ready for our intervals. I talked about speed. I showed you the lean forward. Now we're going to add some arms to this, okay? If you don't like adding arms yet, you're not ready for it, stay in this lean forward, okay? Dial it up. You decide. My mantra for you guys is your road, your ride. Okay, so dial it up. I'm going to be at about 4 or 5. And let's find a leg speed about 90. Nice flat road. That's too much. Remember, 80 to 90. Now, we're going to add a little pull and release. Give me 5 of those. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Now hold this one and let's spin it out. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. Go fast. As fast as you can.
5
Now, if
seconds.
you have to release your hands on this, that's okay, but keep the speed. And relax. Good. Okay. Nice and easy. Relax. Release. Wiggle out your fingers. Wiggle out your toes. Okay. Feel them. Wiggle them out. Okay, ready for the next interval. We're going to go up to it. Now, I didn't take gear off. Add on 1 or 2. Okay. Feel that hill. Check out your heart rate. Whew. Take a big breath in. Breath is so important. And again, I'm going to talk about form. Your head's not here. Keep your chin pulled in. Okay, you got some gear. We're going to go into climbing. Are you ready? I'm only going to ask for 15 seconds. Gear up. Turn it. Can you get to 7 or 8? And let's climb that hill. If you're going faster than 60, you can add more gear and dig into it.
Interval 6 for 1 minute.
Okay, let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Dial down. Take off 2 or 3 gears here. Flush it out. Okay, shake everything out. Grab some water. Okay, we're going to do one more climb, then we're going to start galloping. Come on with me, guys. Bring it forward. This is going to be a 20-second climb. Are you ready? Start dialing up. Hit it at 4. Feel it. Hit it at 5. Look at your RPMs. Your legs are going to start slowing down. Remember, that circle you're making with your feet. Okay, dial it up. We're going to start in 3, 2. Let's find that hill. Okay, I'm already at 8. This is going to be a big, bad one for me. 20 seconds. Pull back. Come up and over. Feel that.
Interval 7 for 1 minute.
Relax your shoulders, okay? You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, dial it down, guys. Flush it out. Excellent. Okay, you can sit nice and tall. Flush. Ready to add the gallop? So I'm going to go for about a 15 to 20-second gallop. If you're not ready for that, don't worry. Okay, just give it a shot. All we can do is try and see what it feels like. But I want you to be on a moderate to heavy gear. This is where we get that strength. So start dialing it up. Okay, I'm going to be at about 6. Okay, shoulders down. You're going to pull back, push your butt back into the seat, and let's pull. Okay, lift out of your seat for 5
seconds.
4, 3, 2. Take it down and come on up. 5, 4. That's my pedal stroke. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Let's do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Try one more time with me, okay? And pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Dial it down. Flush it out. Okay, stay here. Let's go downhill. 110 RPMs. Yeah, you heard me. 110. Come on. Wiggle out your fingers. You don't have to white knuckle it. The palms, the heel of the hands are around the sensors. So it's starting to register your heart rate. There it is. Yeah, the heart rate's up. All right, let's release. Come on up, grab some water. Whew, feel that in your legs? Okay, we have 2 more intervals at least, okay? How'd you like those gallops?
Interval 9 for 1 minute.
Pretty intense. All right, now I'd like you to dial into your heaviest gear eventually. Find moderate gear right now. Okay, check out your pedal stroke. Should feel good. You know, you want to be thinking that you're at about a 70, maybe, okay. Add a gear, add 2. Okay, it's getting a little harder. Maybe you're at 60 RPMs. Okay, I'd like you to go up to the heaviest gear that you can possibly do. Heavy gear, oh, there's that 8. Okay, ready for it, guys? Come on up, pull it up. 1, 2, 3, release. Pull 1, 2, my butt's off the seat. 3, release. Let's go a little quicker with legs. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Nice and tall. 1, abs are pushed in.
Interval 10 for 1 minute.
Give me 2 more. 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, and release. Take those gears off, guys. Flush it out. Can you feel your quads? If there's any pain, back it off. You feel burning in the muscles? Probably a good thing. Okay, that's the lactic acid that we're flushing through. It's like all the junk we're pushing out. Hydrate, okay? Can you do another one of those with me? Yeah, this is a very interesting bike, JJ. Totally interesting. It's super, super secure for all ages, I believe. Solid. This is a solid bike. Okay, guys, let's do it one more time. Let's go with the lighter gear. So sometimes lighter is harder, believe it or not. Okay, so I'm going to stay at a 4.
Cool down.
So the legs should feel pretty good. Okay, really good. Now your arms are going to come in just halfway. Let's come off the bike. Okay, can you go fast with me? Let's go. Up, up, up. Pedal, pedal. Knees up. Come on, sit with me, guys. Pushing up. I can put my hand under my seat. Knees up, up, up. Drop your heels. Go for 9 more seconds. Can you hear me huffing and puffing? Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. We're going to do it one more time, guys. Come on. Let's go. I'm blowing out birthday candles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel the burn. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, yeah. Down, down. Holy crap. Hey, I'm a fitness professional, and I'm huffing and puffing. So if you're going, holy crap, do not worry. You are only a beginner once. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Okay, how was that for a ride? We did a fast interval. We did a heavy interval seated. We did a couple gallop intervals. I've got one more. I just got to throw one more in. I keep saying that's it, but Let me show you a full jump, okay, a full gallop. Because I did half gallops. Here's a full one. We're only going to do one, I promise you. My clients are like, you can't count. You always say 2 more and there's like 5 more. But you don't pay me to count. Okay, let's add some gear. Let's go to maybe moderate, okay? Moderate. Ready? We're going to go full gallops. Take a big breath in. Come on, up, 2, 3,
5
push.
seconds.
Up, 2, 3, push. Pull in. Now look at my hands. I'm grabbing with my pinky, ring, and middle finger. I'm not using my index fingers too much because that really strains your elbows. Okay, I'm not white knuckle gripping this. I'm cupping my hands. Okay, let's do it again. And up. You're kind of hovered off the seat and push and pull and push and up and down. Last 3, I promise. Last 2 and last 1. And you are done with your ride. Grab your towel. I'm sweaty, I don't know about you. So put your towel, wipe off your neck. Gears off, all the way off. Wiggle your toes out. Let your heart rate come down. My heart rate is really beating. Let me see what's going on. Just curious to see where I'm at. Nice big breaths in and out. Okay. Yeah, I'm in that low fat burning zone, which is great. About 110 right now. Heart rate's coming down pretty quick though. Okay. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to bring your heart rate down. Let's take that towel though. Okay. And just take a big reach up, bend your elbows, put your hands behind the towel behind your head. Relax your shoulders. I want really good alignment here. And let's go ahead and reach up, push down with your right leg, and you're going to bend over to your left. Head goes with you. Come back to center. Push down with your left leg, bend over to the right. Let your head go too. You're going to parallel both legs, reach back and open up the chest, and then release. Push toward the control panel, shake your head no. Let's do it again. Arms up and look up, lift. And once again, reach forward, exhale. Drop your head between your arms. Pull your belly in, shake your head. And then last time, reach up, big stretch up. And back down. Come on off the bike. We're going to stretch those legs out. Good, just some basic stretches. Woohoo! Are your legs rubbery? They should be. Hold on to your bike, the outside leg. Take it back, just like our warm-up. Bend your front knee. There's your calf stretch. Roll up and down. Keep this front knee over the ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Anchor the heel. Look down to make sure your heel's not in. You want it in line that you almost don't see it. Reach that arm forward. Reach up to the sky. Hand goes behind the head. Push the head back and let that whole elbow, armpit to hip to heel open up. Excellent. There's so many ways to work your hamstring stretch, but this is an effective way that's not crazy. My heel is up. I'm going to drag my hip back, and there's my stretch. Okay, if you are rounding your back, you're not getting any more stretch. Trust me, you're not. Okay, I want you to feel that hip back, and you're going to hinge forward right here. Hinge. My back is flat. See that? Flat back. No camel back. Okay, get that pull. You can point your toe down and pull it up toward your knee. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake that leg out. Okay, so I'm going to face you to show you this. Hold your knee, come out to the side, and then cross your center line. See, my center is here. Hold it out and cross. Hold it out and cross. Now you're going to make knee circles. Up, out, and around. Now my hip's going to move. My other leg's going to move. I'm moving my hip. So I'm getting some internal, external rotation on the standing hip. Okay? And reverse it. Up and around. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, you're ready to stretch out in a figure 4. Here's your options. And these can be a little challenging for a lot of us. So if you have the mobility and flexibility, you're gonna pick your foot up and rest it. Now, not everyone can do this. Trust me, my hips are pretty mobile, but some of you can, so why not try it? That doesn't work for, and you're gonna hinge forward. Big booty stretch. That doesn't work for you. I'm gonna hold on to the handles here. Cross the figure four. Here's figure four stretch right there. That's a figure four. Shin or ankle over the thigh. Hold on and just push your butt back. And then come up. Push your butt back. You'll get it, right? Don't hold on for dear life. I don't want you to pull the bike over. It's just there for stability. Okay, can you wiggle that knee out a little bit? Shake it out. Okay, so the last one is a quad stretch. Now, some of you may not be able to yet grab onto your ankle. So you see I'm gonna take my foot, I'm gonna drag my toes forward, and there's my quad stretch. That's your first option, okay, if you're new to quad stretch, lengthening. Second one, you're gonna have to find your bike, hold on, and pick your leg up, and I'm pushing my hips forward. Now this is what looks from the side. My foot's on the center console, and I'm pressing down, and I'm dragging my hip forward, okay? And there's my quad stretch, okay? Yeah, excited to put this in action soon. I'm so excited for you. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Now, I'm not gonna hold on to the bike for this, okay? I'm gonna show you from the front what it looks like. Okay, you're gonna take a step back. Can you see me? I'll make sure you see my feet. You're gonna roll up and down. That knee is over your ankle. I'm lifting a little. My butt muscle tightens and it push back. 3, 2, welcome from Boscobel. Is that Boscobel, Wisconsin? How's the weather there? Pull the belly in, reach the arm up, take your hand behind your head. It's starting to feel, the desert is blooming right now. Everything is in bloom here and everyone's sneezing and sniffling. Yeah, it's so pretty here this time of the year. Now the next thing, that was our calf stretch. Sunny at 65, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice, right? I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so I feel for you, okay?
5 seconds.
Let's go to that hamstring stretch. My heel digs, I pull the hip back. My back is flat. Please don't let your head come forward. It stresses your back. If you have to, keep your hand behind your head and hinge. Now my standing knee is bent, okay? My standing knee is bent when I do this. And then I'm pulling back, okay? I wanna make sure you guys, form is so critical on these stretches. Pull that little toe, bring it down and pull it up. And you're gonna feel the stretch hamstring from the back of the knee to the sits bone. Okay, all we're gonna do is lengthen. We're not looking for an ow, we're looking for a Great. Oh, that feels so good. Figure 4, again, rider's option. You can be here and you sit back. Okay, chin in. So I'm gonna put my chin and sit back. I am holding on for this one. Okay, sit back. And this is a very active, isolated stretch.
5 seconds.
Now I'm going to show you again, if you have a little more flexibility, you could be here.
14 for 1
Okay,
minute.
and I'm going to hinge forward. Or let me show you this view of it. My foot's going to be here. That holds it up. I've got a nice angle. Can you see that angle of my knee? I'm going to sit back. Okay, I'm hinging from the hips to get the booty to stretch. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is our quad stretch. So you can drag that foot, okay, like your shoelaces are pushing down, and there you can see I think you can see even in my, through my pants, my quad is lengthening out there, okay? Or kick your heel toward your butt, okay, and then you're gonna grab it. This is one little tip that I've taught a lot of people, because I see people trying to stretch their quad and they do this stuff. Like, what the heck is that? Okay, I don't need any of this. I want to stretch the quad. So here's what you're gonna do. Knee up, grab onto the ankle,
Interval 15
heel to
for
the
1
butt.
minute.
And now look at the difference there. I'm nice and upright. And I'm getting a full stretch from the hip flexor to the knee. So that's a little bit more, that's just better alignment, okay? To really get the whole, that's a big muscle. So I don't want to see you guys doing this stuff, okay? You want to really hug the knees in and shake it out. Okay, how about one roll down? So your feet are going to be about as wide as your hips, toes slightly out. Slide your hands down, your butt's back, drop your head, shake it out, shake out your shoulders, shake out your head, drain your brain. Hands come on the thighs, tuck the chin, pull the belly in. The ears come over the shoulders. You're going to sweep the hands up, reach up, open up the chest, and come down. Okay, I didn't do a lot of upper body stretches because this was not an upper body workout. That's next week, next video.
16 for 1 minute.
How do you guys feel? I hope that was a good workout for you. Remember, warm up, pedal. Come off the bike, kind of get those joints warmed up. Get back on your road, your ride with resistance and speed. And then you add the gallop. And then to cool down, let your heart rate come down and do those stretches. You want the calf, you want the hamstring, you want the piriformis, the hip, and you want the quad. Okay, thank you so much for joining, guys. Make sure you hydrate, okay? I want this bottle empty before you get out of the room. Make sure you wipe everything down, too, if you're sweaty for the next person. You know, if you're sharing this with your husband or your roommate or whatever, you know, keep everything nice and clean. And have a great week. And thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But bye for now.
5 seconds. Interval 17 for 1 minute.